It can't start again with this one.
Okay.
Sorry about that, folks.
That happened. So we learned our lesson.
Must have been the video that wasn't on mute.
Yep. That is my
So
fault.
unless it was an OBS thing, then that was weird. But yeah, let's make sure that the video's not on mute. Is on mute, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
So anyway,
So yeah. We're
so Vader and Reva fight.
Yeah.
That's
Vader
where
and
we
Reva
were
fight. She looked like a little kid. It looked good. A lot of parallels between him and Ahsoka. And then like Grand Inquisitor just walks in like nothing's wrong, never got stabbed, never got hurt. And we also come to find out that I guess his race or his species have two stomachs. Space. The mouse is watching. There's a spy in the chat. This is true, Spacer V. This is true. So yeah. So what's next on our list? Oh yeah, so Bail hasn't heard from Obi-Wan at all.
Yeah.
And
just about Leia.
Yeah, and he's assuming the worst. And now he's going to go save... Not he himself, he's going to go save Luke. Which says a lot about Bail, I think. Just because... In his mind, technically speaking, Leia's probably dead. Or worse. And,
yeah, because... he doesn't know, like, what Leia and Obi-Wan had been through the past few days.
Mm-hmm. Like, he doesn't know what's going on, and he's
doesn't know about the Inquisitors either.
Yeah, he doesn't know about any of this shit.
He just knew about, like, Flea. I'm just gonna say Flea because I don't remember the character name from episode 2, but he just knew about Flea kidnapping her, and then that went from there to the Inquisitors finding her out, and... all that crazy stuff that happened.
So here's my question for you. So we assume that Vader is this mysterious being or creature not many people are aware of, at least up until A New Hope, right? That's what we're assuming. Because
guess.
Because in Fallen Order it makes sense. Because in Fallen Order you're just Jedi on the run, you're hiding, so you wouldn't be privy or aware of what he is. But would regular people in the Empire, specifically people like in Bail's court or Bail's like level of life, would they know who the Inquisitors are? Would they know they exist?
Who knows? I don't think we have a canon answer for that.
Because I can't imagine that the Grand Inquisitor chilling at a dinner party with them. Like...
hey, so you know about a potential Force-sensitive child? Like, just walking up to him like, oh my gosh.
So I noticed your daughter never leaves this planet. Is there a reason why?
Is there a reason why your daughter is, like, adoptive and not... of blood? Is there a reason?
Oh, we actually almost forgot. We actually jumped ahead really quick. The lightsabers. Does anybody know where like again? We didn't look at the lightsabers. At least I didn't.
The Inquisitor lightsabers.
The box of lightsabers.
Oh no, that.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, I forgot about that also.
Wait a minute. Does that mean like everyone on Jabeam are like secretly Jedi in hiding?
Possibly.
Is that confirmed? You know about Gran Horn allegedly.
Right.
Being on Jabeam with everyone else, so... like... it adds up.
It does. Like I don't know, it's weird, because, like... you would think that... I know they're on the run, but I wouldn't think they'd give up their lightsabers, but again, then maybe they would.
I mean, they're on the run from Inquisitors, and they gotta be incognito, and to be incognito you kind of you can't have your lightsabers when incognito, because that will just give you away your identity, so.
Right. But it's
I
just
think that that's one of the reasons why they're all in the box.
if they're all Jedi, it didn't help Obi-Wan as much defend the transports. True. Spacer V, true. Good point. That would just mean that they're probably what happens is also because it left because the box is a box full of lightsabers and box full of cloaks and robes as well, like their tunics and whatnot. So my guess would be they just disrobe in front of everybody, leave their sabers there, and then they're off world.
Yeah.
Like they probably don't stay there nearly as long as our characters have been staying there for this duration of this episode and the previous episode. They're probably there for like quick jump off point. Where's the next transport going? Cool, I will be there, and they just leave their world behind. But
yeah,
obviously, the most that the lightsaber is the only personal relic a Jedi could have. So who do those sabers belong to? Let us know, chat, or let us know in the comments.
Left behind. If they were left behind by other Jedi, not the people on Jabim, who could have been there?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's the names of the Jedi. Maybe it's the names of the old Republic Jedi from Legends on the wall, allegedly.
Maybe.
I mean, they're there, and who knows? Do
you think Quinlan the Boss left his lightsaber?
Possible. I mean, he is helping with the path, if I remember correctly. Well, I mean, with that, so he was name dropped, so who knows?
Yeah. So the episode ends with obviously Reva still alive, crawling away, or crawling towards her sabers.
Probably, yeah. Mm-hmm.
She finds a message from Bail, and now we assume she's going to go to Tatooine to possibly take out possibly take out Luke. Who knows? Because I can't imagine.
I mean, she could encounter Vader on Tatooine. Who knows?
Yeah.
Like, maybe Vader and Luke will never, see each other, because obviously, they shouldn't really know about each other's existence.
Exactly. At least not until New Hope.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, can you imagine? I think now we can get the predictions a little bit, but can you imagine, Vader gets there,
yeah.
He's on the Devastator, he's looking at Tatooine. Lord Vader, aren't you going to go on planet? I hate sand.
It's coarse, rough, irritating. It just gets everywhere.
Lord Vader, you're literally walking in a mobile Bacta tank. I think you'll be fine. I hate sand! Force chokes the officer, walks away.
I mean, to be fair, Anakin didn't really have a great time on Tatooine when he was there, living there. Slavery and all that, so.
I can't imagine. It's weird. Okay, so we'll go into some predictions really quick. Excuse me, I am so sorry. So, first prediction, yours obviously. Force Ghost Qui-Gon Jinn.
I mean, come on, it's been teased since episode 1, Obi-Wan trying to connect in the Force with Obi-Wan, come on, give us a Liam Neeson cameo, give us some Liam Neeson crumbs, we haven't really seen Qui-Gon in the films since the prequels,
right?
I mean, technically we also saw him in Clone Wars flashbacks, but yeah, I think he was voiced by Liam Neeson. I could be wrong. He could have been voiced by another actor, but other than that, we haven't really seen him since the prequels. It's crazy.
At the very least, give us a voiceover, something of Qui-Gon, something of Liam Neeson, something.
I mean, actually, wait, was Qui-Gon one of the voices in Tross when Rey was reaching out in the Force?
Ooh, I don't know. I don't remember.
It was Anakin, Obi-Wan, Ahsoka, Kanan was one of them.
Let's find out real quick.
Qui-Gon? On IMDb real quick. I'm pretty sure Qui-Gon was one of the voices. If that's the case, then my thing about Qui-Gon not being seen since the prequels is incorrect, but we don't know for sure. Brent says Liam did voice Qui-Gon in the Clone Wars.
Ah.
Okay.
Come on.
Thanks for the clarification. I'm pretty sure he was in The Rise of Skywalker as a voice.
I think so also, but let's just double check and confirm real quick. Yep, we hear Anakin. Just give me a list. Don't tell me what they said. Okay, so we hear Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yep.
Anakin Skywalker, Luminara and Aayla Secura, Mace Windu and Yoda. Yep, Qui-Gon Jinn.
Yeah, okay, so I was incorrect. We didn't really see him. He was just a voice.
Right.
So it's possible he could be coming back as a voice, although it would be amazing if they actually had the effort to like actually make him a Force ghost.
I know.
Similar to Luke and Yoda in The Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker.
Mm-hmm.
So they have the technology to do that now, like. And they did have the technology to do that when Return of the Jedi came out, but
it's not hard.
Like, it's not hard.
It can be done.
It can be done. It's weird he didn't show up in Return of the Jedi as a Force ghost.
Spacer B, Chekhov's Force Ghost. You mentioned Qui-Gon 3 times. He will appear by the third act.
Hey man, it could happen in tomorrow's episode. God, I really hope like that gives him a closure, like an official closure until his voice in Rise of Skywalker, like.
Right.
Gosh.
We also have possibly Palpatine making a surprise appearance, and he's played by Ian McDiarmid. I think he'll either A, be a hologram. I agree with that, 100%. He'll either be a hologram or...
Like, he has to be involved in some capacity if the Inquisitors are involved. And Vader. Like... And also the tomb thing. I saw on Twitter, someone pointed out that the tomb is kind of related to, like, the, I don't know, I don't want to say tomb on Exegol, but, like, in the Rise of Skywalker, you kind of see, like, bodies, like...
everywhere.
In tanks.
Yep.
Yeah, and, like, kind of there. Like, I feel like that tomb is there for, like, Palpatine's cloning experiment. Like, very early cloning experiment.
I agree.
Stuff. I know we see more of that in, like, Mandalorian and also The Rise of Skywalker. But I feel like the tomb and why they, like, keep them. I mean, it could also just be them as trophies, but, like, who knows. But, yeah. I just remember seeing a post on Twitter, someone comparing those scenes.
I mean, it's a good theory, because, like, they're, like, especially in The Mandalorian, they're really big on, like, having samples of DNA.
Yeah.
So they've been playing this, like, for a bit.
It was weird that, like, they kept one of the younglings in the tomb. Kept them in, I guess, suspended animation as dead. Like... I don't know. I don't know why they would do that. I now that I think about it more, I feel like it's just, they're just trophies now, like, kind of like the helmets.
Right. I mean, at the same time, maybe that youngling was very potent in the Force, like, very, very strong in the Force, so they're like, F it. We'll hold on to him so we can, like, take his midichlorians and do, like, whatever we want with them. Another theory we have, or you have, is... Revel One count. Hey, these are your theories. I'm just giving, like, credit where credit's due.
I know. Yeah.
Revel One counter Luke, Owen, and Beru on Tatooine. I agree with that. Revel will definitely show up on Tatooine, and, like, because she heard the name Lars, and she remembered, like, this.
She remembers Owen from episode 1.
Yep, they set it up. They set up then, so it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I'm sure. If not, then what the H? But Corey. Yes, we're back. It can't be Ilum Radio without technical difficulties. That's all I'm gonna say. So
Every episode we've had technical difficulties.
Mm-hmm. And who knows? Next week we might even die. But
let's not jinx ourselves here. So.
But I really, really hope that we do get a second battle between Vader and Obi-Wan. I just don't know.
I feel like we might, because Hayden teased in like the promotional stuff. It's the battle of the century.
Sure.
Something? I don't remember.
Like it's okay. So if they do battle on Tatooine for whatever reason, Obi-Wan would either A, have to pretend he dies so that Vader leaves, or B, Obi-Wan completely damages Vader hardcore and Vader leaves. Either way, he has to do something where Vader leaves and doesn't come back. Because now he knows Obi-Wan's on this planet, he's always going to keep on coming back to take on Obi-Wan. So either A, he fights him somewhere else.
Does Vader know in A New Hope that he's on Tatooine again, though?
He doesn't.
So, like... And obviously in Rebels when we see him, like, this is, of course, before also Episode 4, we see Obi-Wan back on Tatooine. So he has to come back to Tatooine at some point, right?
Right, yep.
Unless they set that up in Season 2. If they make a Season 2, I don't know. Nothing is confirmed right now, but who knows that we might get a tease of some sort if that's the case. Because I don't know how they will wrap it all this up within 6 episodes.
Allegedly, I heard the last episode. I don't know how true. I didn't confirm it myself, but last episode was like an hour and a half long. Apparently, yeah.
Really?
That's what I heard.
Oh my god. Well then, I hope they wrap that all up in 1 hour. If that's the case, then my hopes are high.
Yeah.
My hopes are up.
But yeah, so it's like it's tough. It's like it's I don't want to say tough, but it's like I don't know. I feel like if something he either has to battle him somewhere, he has to either fight Vader somewhere else, or he fights Vader on Tatooine and pretends to die. Because again, Vader's gonna keep on coming back to Tatooine if he knows Obi-Wan is there.
Sure.
And alive.
Sure. Unless they don't actually. And Reva fights Vader again. I don't know. Honestly, so unpredictable at this point. Like, we don't know what's going to happen. Like, we don't even know if Reva's going to even encounter Luke.
Right.
Like, and is Bail going to go to Tatooine at some point, or is he just not going to go? And if Obi-Wan goes to Tatooine, is Leia also going to go to Tatooine and potentially bump into Luke?
I know.
Like, what? I mean, they'll probably like briefly say hi and not know about each other's like existence as twins. Like they wouldn't know. I mean,
yeah,
they're both really not strong in the Force yet because they're so young.
Right.
Like they both probably don't know they have the Force. So it's weird how the Force works.
I mean, for all we know, Reva, after getting stabbed, has to change a heart. What happened?
Brent brings up a good point in chat. I completely forgot about the Q&A thing in the Canada theaters they're doing over there.
Really?
So, I think I brought it up during last week's podcast that they're gonna be showing all 6 episodes tomorrow, actually, in Canada.
That's right.
Including episode 6, and it's a confirmed runtime of like 5 hours and like 20 minutes. And if we were to do the math, then this episode would be like around an hour, and then 30 minutes for the Q&A
Hmm.
for the Canada theaters. Are they going to include the Q&A in the Disney Plus version? I highly doubt it because uh yeah, it's an exclusive thing, but maybe they'll have that as a bonus feature. I have no idea.
Right.
So yeah, this episode could be an hour long, according to official runtime
I think
of the event.
I think if we get Palpatine, he'll be a post-credit scene. Either
Mm,
obviously like a little like hologram, like Vader's holding or
sure.
something, or a post-credit scene of like, they did not destroy my plan, or whatever he does to make himself laugh, or maybe it could just even
Or
be
like
him laughing. I don't know.
it could also like tease the rumored Reva show in the post credits,
Yes, that too.
if that's true.
Which, if they do tease the Reva, they do tease a Reva show, her spinoff. I really hope she stays as a bad guy
Neutral.
/ anti-hero or something.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, I don't really know a lot about Reva other than that she was one of the younglings during Order 66, and then she eventually survived the stab by Anakin and eventually became an Inquisitor
Yep.
and, wants to destroy both Anakin and, or Darth Vader / Anakin and Obi-Wan.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it could also just tease in a season 2, and yeah. Who knows? Nobody knows what's gonna happen. Like, again, it's all unpredictable for us. Like,
We could also see possibly. I mean, again, just like we kind of brought up in the beginning, but also a tease of something leading up to Jedi Survivor.
yeah, I mean, this game does take place around the same time as Kenobi,
Mm-hmm.
and still doing his own thing. We don't know what happened with the rest of his crew.
Right.
I hope they're all right. I hope Marin's all right. Like, um, yeah. Spacer V in the chat brings up a interesting point. Grogu post credit scene.
Ooh.
I mean, he was there on Coruscant when that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Um, could Reva know about Grogu?
Do you think she might have saved him? Possibly. After she got stabbed, she found Grogu,
Wait,
pushed him out.
do you think like Grogu like force healed her?
Oh.
Yo, yo, yo.
Oh. I didn't even think of that. Holy shite. Huh.
Who rescued Grogu? Was it Reva? I don't know. Maybe.
I'm,
Maybe.
I mean, he'd be small enough
Uh,
to hide anywhere. They wouldn't be able to find him.
I
Right?
think, yeah. He, I think in that Order 66 flashback in Mando, or is it Mando? No, Book of Boba Fett, right? Um,
No, it was Mando. Because, like, Ahsoka was going through
oh, the
his...
Order 66 flashback Grogu scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause
Or was it Mando? Fudge. Or not Mando.
looked
What
like
was it? Boba Fett. Fudge.
Was it Book of Boba Fett?
Because it was either Luke who made him remember, or it was Ahsoka.
No, it was definitely Luke.
Okay.
I think we got those flashbacks in Mando. Anyway, point is, like, I think he was like hidden, maybe in a droid or something
Right.
that was there, because he's like small enough to fit in there. So maybe he got out of there at some point and helped Reva.
Maybe. He, like, hopped out, healed her.
Maybe because he saved, like, Grogu saved Reva. Reva in turn helps them, like, Grogu survive.
Right.
Like, as like a thanks, I guess. That would be freaking amazing if that twist actually happens. I will lose it. Like, if I call this tomorrow, I don't know what I'll do.
And it would make perfect sense because like she's a little kid that got stabbed with a lightsaber, and like Grogu
Yeah.
healing her up. Like, because there's
Like,
only so much anger you could use to keep yourself alive when you're a little kid
yeah,
like
like
that.
remember when like we all thought Fennec was dead and like Mandalorian, and then obviously we find out later that Boba Fett saved her. Like, it could also happen with Grogu and Reva. Like, that would
Mm-hmm.
be freaking amazing.
Mm-hmm. That'd be a nice way to tie
And
it
then
together.
that would lead into, I don't know, maybe if Reva lives past like this show and like the original trilogy, like she could live into like sequels. I mean, I don't know how
Maybe.
old she'd be by then. I doubt it. I mean, obviously they were both on Coruscant when Order 66 happened, and must have known of each other's existence at least. Like,
Right.
come on.
Right.
Like, it's crazy.
I can't imagine Grogu being a student at the Jedi Temple that kind of blends in or fades away.
Right.
Because he's another Yoda. He's another Yaddle. Like he wouldn't. Like he wouldn't. He wouldn't disappear that easily. You know, he would be noticeable, hardcore.
Someone saying that they're on the Hugh Yang saved Grogu theory.
Hugh Yang.
Huyng.
Hang on.
I think he was the Jedi in the tomb, or one of the people in the tomb.
I'm gonna have to give up my
He
nerd
he
card.
wasn't a Jedi. He was Huyang. Google.
Oh, the robot from Clone Wars.
Oh yeah, the robot. Oh, David Tennant's character. Yes, yes. That I was thinking of someone else, but yeah, David Tennant's character in Clone Wars. Yeah, yeah.
Thank you for that clone humor. You know what? I could agree with that. I could definitely agree with that.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
Yeah. So tomorrow's the night. Last episode of this.
No, we talked about my theories, but what are yours?
Actually, most of my theories, I have the same. I agree with you. Also, we'll probably get an Emperor, but I think he'll be at the end, like a post-credit scene.
Like kind of like a Thanos. Fine, I'll do it myself.
Exactly. Yes. Exactly.
Or like Avengers Thanos. I don't know. I was thinking MCU now.
I think that Obi-Wan is going to severely damage Vader in their final battle in some way, shape. Well, in this episode, in some way, shape, or form, because he says a specific line in A New Hope. Well, and I'm going to mess it up. I know I am, but he says, "When we last met, you were you were the master, and I was a learner, or something like that. Now I am the master." Right? So,
Yeah.
why would Vader say that if
Could
he
be their
beat his ass?
finale battle.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. It could be the finale battle. Like, and I think whatever battle they have, Obi-Wan's gonna whoop his ass.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and maybe I am so hoping that we see a battle damaged Vader on screen.
Oh please, please! I just want to see Hayden in the prosthetics.
Right?
Like, I mean, we kind of got that. We kind of got that in the first few episodes, but after that, he's just in the suit.
But imagine like a half broken helmet, all messed up, and like parts of his body showing. Like, I really want to see a battle damaged Vader.
Oh, that would be insane.
I mean,
oh, man.
it's absolutely possible. Maybe possibly see a couple clones just because. Who knows? You know.
Did get a clone veteran in episode 2.
We could get another one. They're going to Tatooine. We could see like a baby. Not a baby. Well,
where's the Bad Batch during all of this? Like,
we could.
This is a few years after the Bad Batch, right?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
We don't know when season 2 takes place. I mean, it's obviously a time jump, but we don't know how long.
Right.
So.
Brent said, "I'm guessing Ahsoka will connect with Huyang to search for Ezra Bridger based on his movement around the galaxy. Maybe.
Maybe.
I
didn't even get to the Ahsoka show. But this is, that's like Mando era Ahsoka, though.
Yeah.
Not like... post Order 66 Ahsoka. Although that would be really interesting to see post Order 66.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we kind of got that in season 7, but it's weird.
I mean, yeah, we could easily. Well, yeah, no, that might be throwing too much. What I hope we don't see, what I really hope we don't see, is we don't see Mace Windu come back at all. Like,
I don't really see a point.
I exactly. I love Mace Windu. He's a dope character.
Yeah.
I love me some Samuel Jackson. Samuel Jackson is the man. Baddest mofo in the galaxy.
Though.
It'd be surprising.
Though.
But just no. Like, let some of these characters be dead. You know, like, especially him, just because if he's been alive this whole time, what's he been doing for the past 10 years now? And
I don't know, man.
Anywho, guys.
Yeah.
I think that's it for tonight. Technical difficulties and all.
Do you want to plug our social medias and stuff?
Yeah, let's plug our social medias. If you guys want to contact Ilum Radio, check us out on Twitter at Ilum Radio. Also on Instagram, check us out at also Ilum Radio. If you want to send us an email directly, tell us about an idea you have for an episode. Tell us how cool we are. Tell us how much you don't like us, which it's fine. We'll keep on doing this anyway. Hit us up on ilumradiopodcast@gmail.com. If they want to find you directly, Millie, where can they find you?
They can follow me on Twitter at ME_HALPRIN, me Halprin, and Instagram MILLIE_HALPRIN, Millie_Halprin on Instagram.
If you guys want to hang out with me a bit more, I will be going live on my Twitch stream after this around 9 p.m. Twitch.tv/DavidBeardedMenace, thank you, at Eastern. But if you want to hit me up on social media, DaBeardedMenace on Twitter, and on Instagram, DavidBeardedMenace. That is it for us tonight. Sorry again for the technical difficulties, my friends. I'm hoping you guys like the show. We are getting better at this, trust me. We will figure this out eventually. Anywho, friends, it's been dope. It's been fun. But as always, be easy, stay frosty, and may the force be with you.
Be with you.
Peace, guys.